I'm trying not to repeat last week's cycle of the crappy vidges. But so I'm trying to get home earlier because I got stuff to load. Look at the log yard. I'm telling you what, after the day we had of pushing, carrying on, it sure is nice to come home and see this log yard looking like it is for this time of year. I tell you what, there's a lot going on right now and I ain't talking about it, but basically we've been having to play a pretty big role around here lately. Big Daddy's been kind of sick and everything's okay. I ain't wanting to bring stuff up and start to, you know, I ain't want that crap. Big Daddy don't either. But that's what's going on. We're doing having to, and it's making the days longer and the time for YouTube shorter. So we just kind of have to live with what we got right now. And I may, and everything's looking good. Everything's looking positive. So don't start to, you know. But I'm just happy to see it. Man, I'm happy to see it. We've been without Big Daddy almost a month now. Of course, he pulled Big Mama down with him, so it just makes things hectic. And everybody's doing an awesome job of, man, it's a good thing Big Mama and Big Daddy picked these good people that works here, because that's really been the difference, is all the people. Just been outstanding. What a pack of people. Every damn one of them's misfits and every one of them's awesome. That's all I can say. Mitchell. Well, Tatey Tot's gonna head towards the hizzle, park my big black unit, and head towards the hizzle. I'll throw this video up tonight, and what I'm doing is cheating here, so then tonight I can edit up a real good video and try to get you some, well, not super duper knock your socks off, but at least a good video worth watching. And then maybe tomorrow, the video we do for tomorrow then be a little bit better, and you know, it ain't gonna be super duper fantastic, wet bada boom bada bing, but it'd be more worth watching. Now, one of these trailers, don't tell Officer Hoover, but one of these trailers had a crack in it. I guess that's the one Stevie's pulling. We got some few little, they're cosmetic. It's right in here. I'll tell you what. Since I got y'all on here, let's just go in here and start tooting our own horn again. This trailer is about 2003 model. And it's a small little short trailer. But we was in rough shape when we built this trailer. And I'm telling you what, this has been the day we started making our own shop built trailers around here, was the day we started getting over the hump of the I call it the dumb shit. I can't stand store-bought trailers because of the dumb shit. I know, it's like tell you how I look at it when it comes to, see how well it cleans itself and stuff, and it ain't, you know, covered to where it rots itself out. A lot of trailers, they'll cover them up and rot themselves out. But I mean, before we started building our own trailers, man, that's all we did was weld cracks, because they're made like chintzy pieces of schniz. And this trailer, it ain't a heavy trailer either. It's just built right. See, the way these trailers are built that we're building in-house, if you had to buy them like that and pay the other people's labor, hell, you have them. They couldn't, none of them sell a trailer. It'd be too damn expensive. So by doing it in-house, you know, you can take that labor and put some sweat equity into it, put your own equity into it, you know, and then say, and you ain't paying their labor, see. And then when you get done, you get a trailer you never touch. Now, I don't know what's up. Stevie's trailer's got a couple little cracks in around these bars. Of course, I went pretty light on these bars. You know, they're not quite, so you can see them getting torqued out a little bit. But that's after years of abuse, man. This trailer, I can't tell you, it went into service in 2003, and I can't tell you how many cycles it's made. It's been speed tested. It's been on its side at 55 mile an hour. And the bunks has been rebunked. These ain't the original bunks because they got peeled back, but the headache rack's original. I think I hooked a chain to it and bent it back or something after it got tweaked from the wreck. But other than that, you just never touch this stuff. You just never touch it. And the dolly pins, you know, everybody that's around pits trailers know what I'm talking about, them chintzy little junk dolly pins. These dollies are just like it was the day we put them together. And they don't weigh that much more either. So it ain't like you gotta have weight to get your durability. You just gotta build it right instead of stupid, you know. And the chain boxes, we've had lots of logs bounce off the end. Yeah, it's a little tight getting your chains in there, but wow, you can bounce a log off. And that thing's, I've seen big old butt logs bounce off that thing. And look, the lid's still open. It closes just fine. No problems. You know what I mean? Keeping it simple. You take a chintzy chain box and you weld on about once every couple months, and then you add all your labor and all your time that you probably didn't have to waste anyways in playing with junk. I mean, it's just junk. Now we're starting to get serious, showing some age back here because I shouldn't have never done this. I shouldn't have never put this tube outside this because I'm making a rot joint. That was bad. I've known better since I done Jackson Calvin and stuff like that, you know, but back then I didn't know any better. I'll probably, next time we repaint this thing, I'll probably cut that out of there and clean that all out and fix that. See, that's down there to stiffen up the, you know, the equalizer piece, and then to, this is a clamp. When you come down with your loader clamp, you see how it bends this here? When you come down with your loader clamp, that slide up that baby. You know, so you can come down past your logs and clamp them up. But, any words. And you talking about pushing trailer out, you got this here where you can hook your skidder blade on it. Now you ain't got the thing where you can do the grapple skidder pull. You only got a little Barden hook in there for chokers. And the bumper's high, it don't ride too low, you know. It's just, and it's high enough you can come in there with a skidder blade and reach up underneath and pick the trailer up and walk it around if you have to move your trailer around for the driver in there in the mud. But I mean, this trailer, it's not been pampered. I mean, this trailer has not been pampered, I promise you. And it has done nothing but just hung in there. And I think it's about, as far as heaviness goes, I don't think it's over 8,000 pounds. It might be 8,000 some change. It's a short unit, you know, it's a short unit. It's only like 32 feet long, I believe. But it ain't but 8,000 pounds. But we're in hardwood. We ain't hauling pecker pole pine. We're hauling freaking hardwood. And we're unloading with small loaders, and bang! I mean, you drop a daggone white oak log from up all the way there, and kapow! Watch the truck bounce about 3 times. I mean, that tells you right there, you know. And yeah, if you had a crane unloading them all, yeah, you had all that money spent on a crane, all that shit, yeah, you probably never have none of that, you know. Or if you go out and you buy junk timber instead of big heavy timber, you know, just unload junk all the time, it probably wouldn't happen either. But you take a big white oak butt log and you drop that down there, if you ain't got your daggone web thickness here to absorb that, pow, right there, that impact load from that whole log in a little bitty spot like that, you know, then you start this here stuff. You can see it. These are 3/8, and here's a 1/4. You can see it in this tube. See how it collapses in over time? And that's 1/4. And I've seen log trailer manufacturers I ain't gonna talk about on here